Hello everyone, I'm your teacher Sia. Tell me something. Have you ever found yourself scratching your head when someone says something like, "He's in the hot seat," or "This news is hot off the press"? I mean, are we talking about people actually sitting on burning chairs or getting news fresh out of a toaster? Well, no. Today we're diving into some super cool, or should I say super hot, English expressions with the word hot that have nothing to do with the temperature. So come on, grab a hot cup of coffee or tea and let's heat up your English with some hot phrases. Let's start with the phrase "in the hot seat." Now, as we know, this isn't about finding a warm and hot chair. Being in the hot seat means being in a difficult or uncomfortable position. This mostly happens when one is being questioned and is under pressure. For example, the CEO was in the hot seat during the press conference about the scandal. As the manager, he's always in the hot seat when something goes wrong. It is not fun to be in the hot seat, right? It's quite a tense situation. Why don't you try using this phrase in a sentence and drop your sentences in the comments? I'd love to see what you come up with. Moving on, we have hot off the press. Just like you like tea or coffee hot right from the gas stove or kettle, this phrase describes news and information that is brand new. In the news world, you call it breaking news. It's all about the most recent information or gossip that is spreading across very fast. Fun fact, this phrase actually comes from an actual printing press where fresh newspapers would still be warm after being printed. Let's check out some examples. This news is hot off the press. The company just announced a new product. The actor was removed from the sets. This is hot off the press. I hope you got it. Come on, drop your sentences in the comments. That brings me to the next phrase, in hot waters. What happens when we are in actual hot water? How would we feel? Quite uncomfortable, right? Well, this phrase is all about being in an uncomfortable situation, all because you did something wrong. You know, like you may have missed a work deadline, and to cover it, you may have told a little white lie. Yes, those situations are what we call being in hot waters. For example, he is in hot water with his boss because he missed the client meeting. Or, if you keep lying, you'll end up in hot water. Even though lying might seem like an easy solution, it may always cause you trouble. So avoid it unless you want to be in hot waters. Next up, we have hot potato. Have you ever tried holding a hot potato with bare hands? You can't keep it in your palms for too long, right? It's too hot that we have to keep it back down. Well, just like an actual hot potato, when we use this phrase, we are talking about situations that are difficult or controversial to handle. And because of that, no one wants to deal with them. Like a tricky client at work whom everyone avoids working with. Let's look at some example sentences. The issue of corruption has become a hot potato for the government. You see, they never talk about it. Why? Because it might burn their image, just like the hot potato. Here's another one. That argument is a real hot potato. Let's not bring it up again. So the next time you see people dodging or avoiding something difficult, it's a hot potato and no one wants to touch it. Now, this is a fun one. Hot under the collar. It means Someone is feeling angry, upset, and embarrassed. You know, like when you're stuck in traffic and have an important meeting to get to. That frustrating, annoyed feeling, that is being hot under the collar. For example, he got hot under the collar when he found out the seminar was cancelled at the last moment. Or he got hot under the collar when he was yelled at for no reason. I hope you got it. Great. Now, why don't you tell me about the time you were hot under the collar in the comments? I'm sure there may have been instances where you had those moments. Now, for the next phrase, I want you to think of a run chase where the hero is running at full speed, dodging obstacles and almost catching the villain. That is what being hot on someone's heels means. It's all about staying right behind someone, whether in a chase, a race, or even competition at work. For example, the police were hot on the thief's heels but couldn't catch them. Our competitors are hot on our heels. We need to step up our game. In short, hot on someone's heels means closely following or pursuing someone or something. Moving on, let's meet the Hotshots. Hotshots refers to people who are very skilled, talented, or confident in a specific field. They are often seen as the best at what they do and can sometimes come across as show-offs because of their confidence. For instance, the company hired some tech hotshots to improve their software. This means they hired highly skilled tech experts. Here's another one. Don't act like a hotshot just because you got a high score. This means someone is showing off their success. Okay, the next phrase, strike while the iron is hot, is all about timing. Have you seen a blacksmith working? They strike the iron while it's red hot because that's the best time to shape it. That's exactly what this idiom means. It means to take action when the moment is right. For example, if you like the house, make an offer now. You should strike while the iron is hot. Or you could say, the idea is trending now, so we need to strike while the iron is hot and launch our product. In short, it means when the timing is perfect. Don't wait. Moving on to the next one, a hot mess. Let's be honest, at some point we have all been in a situation where things are chaotic or disorganized. That is exactly what a hot mess is. Either a messy situation or a situation full of chaos. For example, her room is such a hot mess, I don't know how she finds anything. Or, after the party, the kitchen was a hot mess. Parties are fun, but cleaning up, not that great. And finally, we have hot and bothered. Now, have you lost your phone and started panicking because of it? Well, that's exactly what hot and bothered feels like. It's all about being anxious or frustrated because of stress or a difficult situation. For example, she got hot and bothered when she couldn't find her keys. Or, you don't need to get so hot and bothered over a water bottle. This means don't get stressed. It's just a bottle. You can still get a new one. Sometimes it is better to just take a deep breath, calm down, and trace back our steps rather than getting hot and bothered. And that's our lineup of hot phrases. They cover everything from success, opportunities, anger, timing, and even messy situations. Now, it's time to strike while the iron is hot and start practicing these phrases in your daily conversations. With a little practice, you will be a hotshot in English in no time. See what I did there? I used the phrases we just learned, and soon you will be doing the same. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more cool, or should I say, hot lessons? Happy learning. See you in the next one.